Welcome to the Work in Process podcast. Thank you so much for joining me again today on this episode. I'm always so grateful to everybody engaging with the content, those sharing, liking, reposting, retweeting, and doing all those amazing stuffs. I'm always so grateful and I will not stop thanking you. Yes, I won't stop. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I would like us to also help me. We are doing this together. It's a community. I'm trying to tweak my intro. Like, I don't know what to use or what better intro to use because I like the work in process. Welcome to the Work in Process podcast. But if we can make it look more nice and interesting, I'll appreciate that. So if you want to engage with me as it regards the intro, you can send me a message on Instagram, Twitter, or forward a mail to me. The links will be in the description below, so you should check the description for the links to these social media platforms so you can actually send me a message. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. I believe that I have a lot of creative people in this community. So thank you for joining hands with me so we can do this together. So last week I talked about the correlation between peace and productivity and how important those two words are and how they cannot be separated from each other. You can't be productive if you are not peaceful. So I did my research. I looked for the Hebrew word for peace, which is shalom, and I realized that shalom is actually a very big word and a packed word that comprises of several other words. And the word we looked at last week was safety, and how it is impossible for you to be productive in an unsafe space. So I hope we've been practicing peace and prioritizing safety anytime we get into a space or even in our own space. If you are not feeling safe about the people around you, you can't be productive around them. So these are the things we should actually look out for. Now, there's a whole lot more to all these things, and probably on a more comprehensive episode, when we start doing 30 minutes episode, 45-minute episode, we can go deeper. But I just want to drive us to begin to think about some things without actually be the one going deeper for you. So once I bring out these points and these concepts, you can actually do your own research by yourself and actually know, okay, how is this affecting my level of productivity? So we are working together basically. So let's see how it goes. So today I'll be talking about soundness. Yes, soundness. And soundness is also a meaning of peace in a sense. It means peace in a sense because it's from the word shalom. The Hebrew word shalom is from that word, soundness. And I discovered that there's also two basic forms of soundness. So there's soundness in mind and the soundness of the body. So soundness of your mind is mental health. Let me just be like that, like mental soundness. And soundness of the body is physical health, like physical well-being, physical soundness. So today we'll be talking about the soundness of the mind. Now, 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. This is probably my most favorite scripture. Like, this is the best scripture I ever came across. And everyone that has entered my room before on campus when I was in Bowen University, or anybody that saw any note or something about me, you would have seen this scripture pasted around the wall, around the room, or inside my books, because I believe in the law of simplicity. So that scripture is so simple but yet powerful. So I wanted to get it into my spirit man and into my subconsciousness. So I basically used to paste it around anywhere I'm staying so that I can keep reminding myself that God has not given me the spirit of fear, but He has given me the spirit of power and of love and of a sound mind. So without a sound mind, you can't be powerful. And power in a sense has to do with productivity, the ability to get things done. Like, without a sound mind, you can't be productive, you can't be purposeful, because your attention will be distracted, your attention will be scattered, and without focus and attention, nothing can be effectively done. You can't grow. So the scripture is so vital and important to me because that is my own truth. So that scripture, 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, helped me a lot during that time, because that was what I was dealing with, when I'm preparing for exams, reading books and stuff like that. I think I shared the experience on the other episode. So you can't be productive without the soundness of your mind and soundness of your body. So it's so crucial. So when you watch the interviews of various athletes from, wrestling, football, basketball, you see that they place so much emphasis on your mental energy. Like your mind is key. And this is not a new concept to many of us. This is not new. It's so true. It's not new. I'm not saying anything new or strange. I'm not saying any mystery or any discovery. Your mental energy or the state of your mind is so important in getting anything done. So your mind is the key to anything you want to do. So any door you want to open, your mind is the key. You can't be progressive, you can't be consistent, or you can't walk to purpose without the soundness of your mind. So I'm going to leave the mental health talk for the professionals, the people licensed to actually talk about mental health. I'm not talking about, I'm not a medical practitioner, so I'm not talking about mental health here. So a sound mind or a memory means a person with sufficient mental capacity to understand their actions. You understand? So what I mean by soundness of mind is that you have the capacity, sufficient mental capacity to understand your actions. You have the energy to know why you are doing what you are doing. You understand? So if you don't know why you are doing what you are doing, you can't do that thing effectively. Your why has to be very strong. And the only reason why your why will be strong is because your mental energy is intact. So a sound mind or a sound memory, it means a person with sufficient mental capacity to understand their actions. So it's basically saying you are who you think you are, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So it's a function of your mind. What you think about yourself is what you become. So that's where soundness of mind comes in. So, and that's why I said productivity is an identity. You think about it. I am a productive person. So invariably, because you think you are productive and that thought inspires your action, you end up actually becoming productive. So another definition of sound mind is that sound mind is a stable mind. A sound mind is an LD mind. Now, Finn Balor said something. If you don't know Finn Balor, you can check him out. He's a famous WWE wrestler. He said an LD mind is equals to an LD soul, and an LD soul is equals to an LD body. So the foundation of an LD soul and an LD body, a healthy body, is a healthy mind. So from my study of that scripture, I realized that sound mind is the combination of self-control, discipline, and sound judgment. So without these elements, you can't actually live the kind of life you want to live. So there is a lot about sound mind, but I think I should stop here for today on this episode. So I would like you guys to check out sound mind. You need to be sound in your mind. Your mental energy has to be intact if you are going to be productive and progressive, if you are going to be purposeful. And I believe these are the things we should be talking about. We shouldn't just be talking about, find your purpose, discover your purpose. No, teach people the practice of the journey into purpose, and don't make them think purpose is just this one day thing or this one day idea. And that's why I came up with this platform, because I was also in that shoe. I thought purpose is something I would just wake up and discover. No, it's a journey. It's a process, and my mind needs to have enough mental capacity to be able to accommodate what comes with the journey and what comes with the process. And that's why I'm encouraging you. Don't give up on yourself. Develop your mind. Once your mind can handle what you are thinking about, it's just a matter of time. You will soon see it. So I hope I've been able to encourage someone today. Thank you so much for engaging with this content and listening to the episodes on this podcast. And don't forget to use the description, the link in the description below, to reach out to me as regards our tweaking of the intro. I will be waiting for your messages. Thank you so much once again, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.